I'm Lady T506. Welcome to my channel. Hi everyone, today we're going to be doing Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 4, Episode 20 review. I'm going to start off with Cynthia and Kim. They decided to get together to hash out everything that was who said what in Africa. And Cynthia lets Kim know, no, I do not think you're racist, but I did make that remark. She did. If y'all remember back when she said, she's like, I don't see Kim holding, a baby at the orphanage. She's like, I'm not saying that she won't. I just don't see that. So they were saying, Kim was saying, well, you just said some stuff about me. It's just like, well, Kim, you didn't say some stuff about me too. So, we was both wrong. So let's just put all that behind us and try to move forward. I'm going to move over to Kim. Candy, she decides, she got her little adult toys, trying to get that happening. And she meets up with the person who's going to be, I guess, building them. And she's all happy about that. So I guess good for her. And we'll move over to Phaedra. Phaedra, she's at, I think, Mr. Willie's funeral home. And I guess they're testing her on how well she does with clients and all that stuff. And she was talking to this brother and sister, I'm assuming. Their father apparently passed. He was widowed, but they didn't stay like it's like he was married, but his wife had died. But she was like, why did they just say widowed? But that's neither here nor there. She's showing them the caskets, asking them how it was going to be paid for. Or how old is your father? He's like, he was born in 1910. And my father was like, a long time ago. I ain't say that because, there's people who lived to be 114. I believe that was. But anyway. Then they just start busting out laughing. And Phaedra's like, what in the world's going on? Apparently that was a test for Phaedra to see how well she did with the clientele. And apparently she passed. So, what we're going to move over to. Croy, she meets up with Kim's daddy like, hey, me and Kim, we love each other, we want to be together, I want your blessing. And his father's like, basically, yeah, I don't care. I mean, they like Big Papa, so I went there like him. They was like, oh, we love Big Papa to death. So sorry, it's allergy. So it's like, yeah, you can marry my daughter, that's fine with me. So hopefully Croy and Kim have a good nice long marriage. Sheree, Troy, in like the last few episodes, besides last week when she was helping out her future son-in-law, Troy, they haven't really had much to say about her. I guess ain't nothing much going on with her. So, I'm sorry about that. I accidentally pushed the button to stop recording. Anyway, yeah, Troy, she hasn't had anything much going on, so. Nene, she's in Los Angeles with her assistant, and like she has a couple of things going. People want her to do some hosting, and she's like, I guess, trying to get this part on Glee. So she's out there trying to make it happen, but she's like, I don't know, because I live in Atlanta, I have kids in Atlanta. My youngest, I don't know how his father's gonna feel about this, me bringing him out to LA, and I'm not leaving my child. So she's meeting. Her and her assistant, they were out at a bar. Steve Harvey and his wife come up, and Steve Harvey's wife had a big old ring. I think it was 25 carats. It was pretty, and that thing was huge. So they talk, and he was like, asked them about them living out here. He was like, well, LA, it's all basically it's a whole bunch of funny people, and then everybody's a producer, and you got to watch your back. And he's like, it's a place for you, doing business, but Atlanta's a place where you want to raise your kids at. So she's thinking about that. Then Keisha Knight Pulliam walks up, which I don't know, those two, just how they just appeared, seemed kind of just like staged. I'm not saying it was, but it seemed like it to me. So she came up, she's like, well, I have a house here, and I have one in Atlanta, so I can have the flexibility of just going back and forth. And then he's like, well, you don't have any kids right now, so basically, what do you suggest for me? Because I want to live out here in LA, because that's where, if you want to be a movie star, that's mainly where you live at. And she's like, I can't really do that in Atlanta, so we gonna see. Now, this is gonna be a short video because it wasn't too much of anything going on. So we're gonna move over to Phaedra. She invites all of the girls to, like, she was supposed to be speaking or something like that. But no, she's like, y'all wear y'all Sunday best. Everybody comes, they looking nice, but nobody looking inappropriate. But it's like people in top hats and people with swords. And it's a whole lot going on. I mean, I guess that's Mr. Willie's style, and that's his favorite style. So I don't know. So everybody's getting restless. It's like, we thought this was here something for Phaedra. It turns out to be something for Mr. Willie. We don't know Mr. Willie. Nene's over there talking about something. I hope it ain't no funeral, but no casket, and did not pop out of nowhere. Kim and Sheree, they getting all restless, so they like go outside and talk. She said, "Yeah, oh, Corey asked me to marry him." I said, "Yes, here's the ring." Sheree is whole phone. "Yeah, I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy. Basically me to get y'all together." And she's like, basically, I helped hook y'all up. I don't know this Kim going on about how they been good friends for 10 years. But just 2 seasons ago, she was trying to pull your wig off. Yeah. I don't know, they friendship. It's not like they cool. It's like they be trying to force. It looks forced with them. So finally, Phaedra gets to go up there and speak her words. But everybody's like, they weren't enjoying themselves to me because it's like we thought it was something to do with Phaedra, and here it's turned out to be something for Mr. Willie. We don't know Mr. Willie. We know Phaedra. So we basically don't know what's going on. He's up there talking to everybody like he know everybody. Well, he didn't know Phaedra and them. Well, I mean, Nina and them. So they was just getting restless, and it was kind of rude, but then again, it's like, we came here for something else. We was brought here on the false pretense. That's what I think. Oh, yeah, before I forget, Cynthia, she's, trying to open up her Bailey agency and everything, and Peter's trying to get her some tips and pointers. It's like, where's your sister now? She's like, well, she went on a little vacation. Basically, she ain't here. We simply had a little fight. She done went off with her husband, which I'm happy because I'm still mad at her about the way she's acting. So he's trying to tell her where everything should be at for when the models walk down the runway and all that stuff. So hopefully her agency does really well and everything, and I wish her all the best of luck. So that was basically the gist of the episode. So if I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment or a video response. So like I always, I want to thank my subscribers and people who watch my videos. I want you to leave a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and share this with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, and here on YouTube. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.